There's a vast and global scandal behind the journey from plough to plate. Internationally, over 800 million people endure hunger, yet the world wastes at least a third of all the food it produces. Even in the wealthiest nations, millions suffer from food poverty. 1 in 4 Americans say they struggle to afford food. It's deprivation in a sea of plenty. Over 30% of America's food, or $160 billion worth, gets wasted just by grocery stores and their customers. That is more than enough to feed all the world's malnourished people. Growing food demands land, water, fossil fuels and soil, and its production is the single biggest impact we humans have had on nature. The foundation of our food system is our farms. The tragedy is that some farmers can't sell half of what they've grown due to cosmetic standards dictated by supermarkets. It's a brutal casting session where crooked Kenyan beans and blemished British carrots are all discarded. With blinkered eyes, we fail to see the beauty in these ugly veg. And supermarkets regularly cancel or change orders at the last minute, meaning that food already produced by their suppliers gets dumped. Farmers bear the cost of this waste, though it's not their fault. Supermarkets purposefully create an image of overflowing abundance. A hardwired human response to glut is to buy in excess. This is the marketing strategy that results in us buying more than we need and creating mountains of wasted food. Meanwhile, over-cautious date labels confuse and frighten customers, so they toss out what's still good to eat. Cafes, buffets and restaurants are all complicit in the allure of excess, overproducing to maintain a full menu round the clock. And they serve customers ever larger portion sizes that are paid for, but often left uneaten. From 1982 to 2002, the average pizza slice grew 70% in calories, and the average chocolate chip cookie quadrupled. We supersize our problems along with the food, as these extra calories use up scarce land, water, and fossil fuels. Food donations from retailers and restaurants are proven ways of redistributing some of this nutritious surplus while it's still fit for consumption. But many businesses still reason that it's cheaper and easier to fill their dumpsters instead. And if you include the food that humans could eat, but instead use to fatten livestock for more dairy and meat, you find that a country like America has indirect access to 4 times as many calories as it needs. Instead of tossing this food, supermarkets, manufacturers and caterers must be pushed to direct it to charities that feed hungry people. Governments should intervene when powerful retailers cancel orders and dump their food waste on farmers, refusing to pay the bill. And even if it's not fit for human consumption, it can at least be fed to livestock, especially pigs and chickens. Regulations preventing this need to be changed. We should purchase what we need and eat what we purchase, and demand that the powerful companies controlling much of the food system measure and take responsibility for the waste they cause. Governments should use the vast subsidies they offer to incentivize farmers to look after the land in ways that protect the planet, rather than churning out more food to fill our dumpsters and overfill our bellies. And we all need to recognize that food is too precious to waste.
I'm Sarah Nolan, I'm 24 years old, and I serve as an AmeriCorps Fellow at Habitat for Humanity.